We ask ourselves, where did all this water come from? With 70% of the Earth's surface covered in water, 97% of which is in the liquid form, and our oceans, our seas, and so on. We'd expect to know the roots of what consumes our world in such a fashion. Yet we can't pinpoint its definitive origin. That is because water started coming into existence 3.8 billion years ago, 700 million years after the formation of Earth.
Now there are two main theories explaining the journey water molecules had to go through to become the liquid that we all know and love. First of which describes that the Earth contained water as it was being formed. Before the construction of the planet, 4.5 billion years ago, a nebula of dust, gases and ice roamed the area we now call the solar system. Ice came to be when the combination of two hydrogens and an oxygen occurred in the nebula. When water is formed, it sticks to dust particles that over time condenses and collapses to form planets. This would show how ice was buried and recycled beneath layers of rock on primitive Earth. Most of the ice would turn into gas due to the enormous heat, and as these layers of rock moved, they released these gases onto the surface of Earth by a process called degassing. As the temperature at the surface of the planet started to cool to a more optimal level, these gases began to condense to form liquid water, which continued to rain for many centuries until it filled the basins and the hollow lands, to then form the 5 great oceans.
There are two main implications to this theory. The first regards a major collision with a Mars-sized object, usually called Theia, thus creating the moon and losing a lot of water in the process. The second, on the other hand, deals with a major loss of water due to the tremendous heat during the initial periods of Earth, specifically the first 700 million years, thus maintaining water in its gaseous form, most of which left the Earth's atmosphere. Now, the other theory implies that for over millions of years, comets and asteroids, usually called carbonaceous chondritis, rich in ice, have impacted the Earth and brought with it celestial waters that may have given rise to our beautiful oceans. Now think of this the next time you go for a swim.
Many scientists came to the conclusion that these two theories may have been working together instead of against one another in the making of our remarkable home.